Yo, I'm on my way home now, and I got an hour drive. I just came out of dance, and I want to get some videos out. So the first video I want to have here for sure is when the inner work pays off. So right now, I've taken a break from doing what I was supposed to be doing. We can talk about like growing my business, getting in shape. Actually, I've stepped away from external rewards. All right, so really sinking into the process, and so seeing the process as the result. And for example, dance to me right now, it's not about being a good dancer, it's about me feeling into the intelligence within my body. And so today, it was a great reflection because I haven't danced maybe in a month. So I've been doing a lot of the inner work at home. It's been a few months now. But it's interesting to see me coming in and just seeing the space, the scene differently from these new eyes that I have. And so I think the most beautiful thing tonight was being able to sit down with people and just feel them, just really connect with them. I think that to me, I was always so about taking people to the highs of spirituality, which I think can work and it can happen, but that's not always what it's about, at least not for me right now. I'm learning that the beautiful thing, the spiritual thing is being able to look at the person you're dancing with in the eyes and genuinely acknowledge their soul. See them as they are and just feel into the space that you're creating together. Now to me, that's communion. That's what dance means to me. And so the inner work is paying off in the sense that before, when I was feeling so disconnected from dance, I was feeling like I needed to strive to be better. I needed to accomplish specific things. Now I'm just like, bro, like I'm gonna go into my craft and I'm gonna figure out how to best be me. And the biggest point is not being driven so much by trying to do something so it works, rather working on the thing that I'm doing so that it just is. And the difference is felt in the way that I move and in the way that I express myself. I used to think it was weird to dance in front of the mirror or just practice solo. But today I was like, bro, I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna feel. I got these ideas that I want to play with. I want to see if I can hit that, and if I can begin integrating that into my dance. And so I was dancing in the mirror. I was by myself while everybody else was dancing with their partners. And it was cool. Not only that, I actually was able to connect some moves, and I discovered a new move that I didn't even think I was capable of doing. It's like this, I was just vibrating. I was just like my chest was jumping up and down. I don't know what the move is called, but I've seen it before, and I always thought it was funny, but also dope. And that came out of me just freestyling. So that was me just pursuing the process. Like I didn't care about how I looked. I just cared about, I really just wanted to play with this. I really just wanted to dive into my creativity. And the amazing thing is, like people notice it. People, like the people that I interact with, they're different. They respond to me differently. Like they give me comments and they, there's a lot about dance right now, but I think it's just me reflecting on me seeing the inner work working. right? And so what does that look like? I mean, how do you do the inner work? Well, first off, I can help you out with that. If you're curious, hit me up. We'll get on a call and we'll talk about it. But mainly, it's been following my intuition. So, not forcing myself to do something, but rather following my intuition and not seeking to get a reward out of something, rather really sitting still and understanding why I'm doing something. So this past few months have been like a purification of me, releasing all the baggage that I was carrying in terms of the movement I was creating when I was trying to achieve things, when I was driven by external results. When I'm driven by external results, it's just noise, and noise creates more noise, and so you end up just like having a headache and yelling at your son or yelling at your wife, and then realizing that you're fucking up. It just doesn't feel right, period. And like, it just doesn't feel right when you're purely driven by noise. And so it looks like this. Like, I'm cleaning out my closet. I donated clothes that I don't use. I organized the clothes that I have now. I sold the books that I had. I'm going to sell other books. And I realized, like, in this clearing out, I realized that a lot of this was baggage. Like, these are like manifestations from when I was in a state of trying to achieve and prove myself to the world. And that led me to getting a lot of stuff that I didn't really use. And it led me to get into debt also. And that's where the debt came from. The debt came from me wanting to prove something to the world. And then wanting to prove, I dug myself deeper into that story of I need to prove myself. And so I'm going to continue to just ignore what I have in my face, because I can't accept the reality that I have now. It angers me to see what I see. And so I'd rather just push it to the side, and eventually it'll work out. Now it did. I mean, I got, now I'm here, it did work out. But it's interesting to see just how much noise I had created, and how much noise was still following me. And so I also downloaded Linux, and I want to talk about that. I'm probably gonna make another video. But I cleared out Microsoft from I cleared off Windows from my computer. I now use Linux, and it's been a beautiful experience. The thing is that it's taking a long ass time. And okay, now I'll leave that for the next video. But that's the point. The point is that in retrospect, it really feels like it's taking forever. Like it feels like the end result is taking forever, and it is and it isn't. Because if you stick to the process, then you get the reward that you didn't expect. You get the reward that was really meant for you, and it was uniquely crafted just for you. And then if you're building from noise, though, if you're coming from this place of needing to prove yourself, then you'll probably get the thing, but you won't feel fulfilled. So reality has now turned on its head for me. I guess it's like I am attracting all that I am, right? I'm here. I love it. And it's not just seen in dance, it's seen at work. I'm being more honest, I'm being more authentic. I'm saying what I have to say when I need to say it. I feel myself expanding. I feel myself bringing people closer to me and really being able to be there for people, really being able to like share and connect. You know, things like going to family gatherings. That's cool. I enjoy that now. I'm down. Things like spending time with my son and not having to have it be something that's like today I was like, I'm gonna go to the park because he needs to run, he needs to get his energy, blah blah, like he needs to get tired. That's what I thought. But then when I was there with him, I was just holding him, I was like, no, he just needs to feel connected to me. That's all it is. It really is all it is, bro. And so life becomes really simple, and the things that you want, they just come to you. So that's life when the inner work works. All right. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Really anything. I'll see you guys in the next video.